Do you ever think back to the early days when you were just starting out, scraping by, nobody knew who you were, they didn't care? Do those times come back?
Wow, Conan, that's deep, man.
Yeah. I think about those times constantly.
Yeah, me too.
Remember when you were nothing?
You know,
Whenever I go home to see my parents, I'm like,
right?
remember how you treated me?
Exactly. Anytime I'm around my family. I mean, I think that, you know, look, when I was starting out, it was not good. It was not a pretty picture, and you know, I did not have a pot to you know what in, you know. And
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
You know what?
I know what. I'll tell you in the commercial.
Okay.
I appreciate it, bro. And like, you know, I think, you know, I remember there was this, in the beginning, I remember I had just moved to LA and I didn't have anything. And I loved the White Stripes. Love that band, right?
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
And like, I remember they were playing at the Greek Theater, right? And I really wanted to go. I couldn't afford a ticket, and I just wanted to be there so bad. And I realized that there's no roof on that theater. So I said, you know, life gives you lemons, you make lemonade, right? So I bought a couple 40 ounces of liquor, and I went to the Greek Theater, and I figured if there's no roof, I could sort of make my own concert, just sit outside and hear it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I thought it was cool. So I took a seat on the sidewalk, and I had my beer, and I just sort of had my own concert. And I remember I was sitting there, and Seth Green and Macaulay Culkin were walking up. And I had done a movie with Macaulay Culkin's girlfriend. I just had a real little part. And I remember everybody...
But you don't really know, you don't know these people. Right?
Not really. I mean, I don't know. I remember everybody called him Mac, and I thought that was like the cool thing. So I said, hey, Mac, how you doing? And they walked over, and they said, hey, man. And I was like, wow, look at this. And they said, what are you doing here? I told them, and Seth Green said, well, today's your lucky day. And he handed me a backstage pass to go see the White Stripes, right?
I'm like, oh, that's so cool.
How cool is that, right? Yeah. And then about, I don't know, 10 years later, I had done The Walking Dead, and I get a call that he wants me to do a voice on his animated show. So I show up, I get there, I walk in, he says, wow, man, I'm a big fan. I say, whoa, Seth Green, let me tell you something. And I told his whole crew there about how he had given me that backstage pass.
Right.
And he said, wait a second, that was you? I thought that was a homeless guy. We talk about that all the time. And like, you know, man,